Harvey Weinstein, once one of Hollywood's most influential power brokers, tonight behind bars, a convicted sex offender. After more than 4 days of deliberations, the jury here in New York found the 67-year-old guilty of 2 counts of sexual assault, including rape. The district attorney called today's decision a moment that will change the course of history.
This is the new landscape for survivors of sexual assault in America, I believe, and this is a new day.
The media mogul faces a maximum sentence of 25 years in prison, acquitted of the most serious charge, predatory sexual assault, which could have put him behind bars for life. Those charges based in part on Annabella Sciorra's rape accusation. Today, she said, "We can never regret breaking the silence." Tara-Leigh Wolfe testified during the trial.
I never for once thought he would be held accountable, and that's a big part of why I never spoke up, because he is him and I was me. But that's changed now.
She says Weinstein raped her in 2005, one of 3 witnesses who was brought in by prosecutors to establish a pattern of sexual assault.
What message do you think this verdict sends today?
That it's okay, you have permission, and you should speak up for yourself.
More than 100 women have accused Weinstein of sexual misconduct since blockbuster reports broke in the New York Times and the New Yorker 2 years ago, fueling the METOO movement. While this case centered on the accusations of only 3 women, it was widely seen as a pivotal moment for all of Weinstein's accusers, women like Caitlin Dulaney.
I certainly never thought that this would happen, not even 3 years ago. I lived with this inside of myself.
Actress Mira Sorvino tweeting today, "The beginning of justice. More to come, my sisters. Hashtag Weinstein guilty." As the jury read the verdict, Weinstein showed little reaction. Moments later, cuffed by officers and taken to prison.
He didn't react emotionally. There was no crying or anything like that. All he kept saying over and over again was, "I'm innocent, I'm innocent."
Weinstein has long denied ever having non-consensual sex.
You can think whatever you want about Harvey Weinstein as a person, but I personally do not believe, as I have said all along, that Harvey Weinstein is guilty of committing these crimes.
Tonight, Weinstein is at a medical facility on Rikers Island, awaiting his sentencing on March 11th. Soon after that, the defense says it will appeal.
Stephanie joins us now. As I mentioned at the top, he faces charges now in Los Angeles. What happens next?
That's right, Lester. This is far from over. He's facing 2 felonies, including rape in Los Angeles. He's going to have to be extradited out there to face his accusers.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.